Are you prepared?
I mean, we were quite lucky that we were able to play today, because I mean, yesterday you had that scare of not being able to play on the PlayStation.
Do you know what though? I think it wasn't too bad for me personally because I was working. So
Yeah.
by the time I came on, it was actually mostly fixed anyway.
Yeah. I mean, it does make you wonder though, definitely, like, oh, can I shoot that? As a random topic? Oh, what is wrong with my controls?
Oh, you bugger.
See if you can break that, but clearly you can't. Yeah, that didn't heal. No, I think you can break this pillar down, but I haven't had a chance to do that yet.
As I say, I did see something with the scout fly say. Oh, there you go. As I say, I did see something with the scout flies that said falling boulders.
Yeah. Just to look to see if you can do stuff with it. Nice to experiment though. Yeah. I mean, it does make me wonder, like, with how consoles like Sony and like Xbox are hinting more at a digital service.
Yeah.
I don't know whether that's something that I'm looking forward to.
No, I'm not. The thing is, I don't know. I like the whole digital aspect of it, but I don't like the fact that they have way too much control.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I mean, the cost of it is quite high as it is. And the argument is, like, it's cheaper because of production costs as well. But, like...
Yeah, that still pisses me off. I think if you want to go digital, you should get some form of compensation for that.
Yeah. The other thing as well is that when you think about, like, the Portal that came out last year, which, again, is absolutely stupid. I get the point that you can stream from your console, but I mean, it was like basically a brick from my understanding of it yesterday. Like, you couldn't do anything with it. Yeah. Hey, nice. And I'm pushing again, damn it. Not paying attention while we're talking. Yeah, it just feels like if your son can't play games if they're bought online.
Yeah.
Or like with the membership kind of thing.
Yeah, that is. See, I like some aspects of a digital console. Like, I like the fact that I've got all my games there. I ain't got to get up and like carry stuff around and things like that. Like, I loved it for my Switch.
Yeah.
But it is kind of a little bit scary at times.
Well, yeah, because it basically comes down to the fact that, one, if they ever remove the game from service, lose that you're only paying for the license, so that game basically you lose access to it. You're not really paying for it to have it. You're paying for it for like a limited time, which again, arguably as gamers, because we've played for years, there are a few games that you haven't played in probably forever, but you have the option to still play them if you want to.
Of course.
Like, I mean, I've never sold any of my games. That, you know, in terms of, I've always kept all my consoles. And if I wanted to go back and play, I don't know, Sonic 2 on the Mega Drive, I have that option to, as long as I've got a TV that plays it, which I do, thankfully. But it does concern me, because like there are like games that only come out on that digitally potentially that you'll only be able to play for a short time, so then they get lost to the ether potentially.
Yeah. Like, I'll agree with the one thing that I will always agree with is, okay, pirating is wrong. I get that. But sometimes that's the only way to get certain content.
Yeah. Go away, bugs. I just want to kill this dinosaur.
Well, he's KO'd now.
But 12, like, it's like I think it's like 14 to 17 hours. You didn't get back online.
Oh,
for about half an hour.
it was closing up to 20 hours.
There's still no word like what's happened.
Not from PlayStation, no.
Yeah, that's just
No,
that is bad form.
I mean, they have apparently, from what I read on that forum we were reading yesterday during work,
Yeah.
they have given us 5 days of free PlayStation Plus due to it.
Have they?
Apparently.
They took my money.
That was what it was.
They took my money yesterday, didn't
That
they?
was. I'm not being funny, but that was funny. It's like, oh yeah, by the way, you can't play you on PlayStation, but time to pay.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know about. I mean, 5 days is pointless. I mean, it's a dead gesture. Is it? Is like you pay for that anyway in your subscription. But I don't know how I feel about that. Can I hit that? Can I hit that? Nope. I'll still hit him in the backside there. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter for the 5 days. It's just going to displace it. The problem is, like, it's proven a point there. Like, if the rumors are true that the PS6 or whatever is going to be, I mean, they've done the PS5 Pro, which is digital only. Yes, you can buy a disk drive, which costs a lot of money, but the intention is they want to remove disk media, or the intention is that most people want to go away from that with digital only, which again, okay, fair enough, but when you're doing things like your subscription service where you can play any game on the library if you pay this monthly fee, like they all seem to be going down a service route. But if they can't, if you do lose it, I mean, yeah, 9% of the time it's only going to be gone down for a little bit. But in the worst case scenario where it's gone for like several hours or even like a day or two.
Well, apparently in I don't remember it, but in was it 2011?
April?
11? Yeah, it was down for 23 days.
Yeah, I think I remember that one. I had problems with my PlayStation because at the time, I think I was playing Final Fantasy Online, I think, at that one. I'm not sure, no, it couldn't have been that long because that was much further back than that. There was one a fair few years back where for a number of days couldn't get on to play online. So if you had any games you were trying to play, you had to kind of manually fix it yourself until Sony were like, oh yeah, okay, we'll do it ourselves. But yeah, I think 2011 there was like some pretty bad things about that. I mean, they've not said whether it is like, you know, an attack or if it's just go over server thing. There is a lot of things going on. Yeah, no, I'll just shoot and shoot you in the neck. And again in the wing. Don't trust you, stupid dinosaur. Yeah, no, it doesn't inspire me to go digital only with Sony. Like if and the whole thing. I mean, I think it was a combination of there's Marvel Rivals, which is doing really well for itself. You've also got the beta for this, which I would assume a lot of people will probably be playing it on. Definitely dead, right?
Yeah, he's definitely dead this time.
Yeah, no, it's definitely kind of scary because I don't know if I'd want to, if Sony or Xbox or Nintendo went digital only, I probably would shy away from it.
Yeah.
I mean, my
Like
generation.
I said, I like the idea of it, especially on like the Nintendo Switch, because my Nintendo Switch was a digital-only console.
Yeah,
That's how I decided I wanted to build it. So I literally purchased all the games from the store, and got a really big memory card. So it's like I could pick up my Switch, and it's like, cool, I have every game in my library there. Cool.
yeah,
Don't have to worry about like carrying around a load of little things, which I'm gonna fucking lose. And that's it. It's all there. But as a handheld, that's brilliant. Not so much when it comes to like a freestanding console. But for a handheld, it's a brilliant idea. But this is the thing, like you said, we're just being forced to do it now.
yeah, and I don't like the idea of that because you just don't know what to. Yeah, you just don't know what you're going to be able to play.
Exactly.
I mean, the library of games from. I mean, Nintendo's a good example. Like you've had that's had an eShop for many generations, from like handheld up to console, from DS, 3DS, I'll say DS, 3DS, Switch, Wii U. My only gripe with them is they don't keep the same library. Like Sony with the PS3, PS4 to PS5, they don't keep the same library. So you're buying digital copies of games, and it's hit or miss sometimes whether you can transfer the games across to the next console. I mean, Sony's
there's
not.
that, and I think that one of the biggest flaws of digital only is, like you said, if the servers go down and things like that. Fair enough. If the server's gone down and you can't download the games, that's okay. That's an inconvenience. It's when you've already got it downloaded and you can't play it. But that's less of the servers and an issue with the digital media. That's more of an issue with all games nowadays require, even if you're playing offline single player, all games require that internet access, and that's where the problem lies with it. If none of the games required internet access and servers went down, you couldn't go play online, it's fine, cool. I was going to download this game that I've bought a week ago or months ago, and I was going to play that again. Can't download it, servers are down. Fine, I'll play some of my many other games that I've already got downloaded. It's more forgiving. But the fact that, like Monster Hunter Wilds, you couldn't even get onto single player because it has to connect to the PlayStation Network first. It's those gateways that are causing the issues.
Yeah,
I've
like
posted the new quest, by the way.
I think like with most of the games that I've got, because you physically buy them and then you've got them. Once they're downloaded, I think they're usually fine. But it's like anything that you buy through the service, like even if you did like the free games and you stuck your them up, or there's like you want to play like any kind of game that requires you. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. I don't know. I don't like it.
I don't know, because I mean, I'll use Diablo as an example because that was one that was under controversy for it. But if you had the physical copy of Diablo 4,
Yeah,
and then you downloaded it and plugged it all in on your PlayStation, everything was fine, all good. But then the PlayStation Network servers went down, or if any of the servers went down, because they required you to be connected to their servers, you couldn't play it. Even if you were playing single player, not playing with anyone else, whatever, you could not play because it had to have that online access.
yeah,
And I think that's more where the trouble lies. Okay, the digital only obviously does have its flaws. Obviously, with what we brought up with the whole, okay, they could take it off the market anytime. You got the backwards compatibility part of it. Is I've got games that I've purchased that I can now potentially no longer play because they're on a different platform. Well, sorry, same platform, just a newer model, so can't play them. Yes, I get that, but it is the developers half the time as well, like forcing online access. And then Sony's obviously not innocent at that either. We've obviously had the whole thing with Helldivers where, you've got to have a PlayStation Network account to play. So you're going through the PlayStation Network servers for
yeah.
potentially playing by yourself, single player.
Yeah, it's definitely. I think the next couple of days you're going to see loads of content creators just having their thoughts on it, and there's just going to be a lot of debate. I think if anything, it just gives us like a reminder that just be careful like with how the next console generation goes. I'm not excited. I wouldn't be excited for digital only media. But
I'm thinking my next console as such is probably going to be a decent PC.
I mean, yeah, we had this discussion yesterday, didn't we? Because I'm playing Wilds on PC this time. I've been predominantly a console gamer for generations. That sounds depressing.
Same as me.
That sounds depressing when I say generations. So I don't know how best to describe it. Like I always like, oh yeah, I love console, disc. But when we were yesterday, I realized I could play this game and you couldn't. And I haven't, obviously. But I don't want to shoot him. I don't want to shoot him.
I wanted to get a sneak attack in.
Yeah. You can get some practice on this bug. Oh shit. But yeah, my friend of mine for years said, oh, you have to play PC because it's the way to go. And I intend to upgrade my PC this year or next year if I can. I definitely think that I would be going down the PC route, potentially next generation.
Oh, you bugger! Yeah,
because I get more choice. I mean, Nintendo, the Switch 2. It really depends on what I get with it if I do get one, because it's quirky enough. But I'm not as impressed with Sony. Like, Monster Hunter Wilds is cheaper for me on PC than it is on PlayStation.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I record for the channel because of it. So for me, I get like a bit more kind of control in how I do that. There's a lot of reasons why I would go PC, but I jumped on last night to play games, and usually if it was like 5 years ago, I would have been like, oh my god, I can't play much on a PlayStation. What do I do? I just went, oh cool, well, just Melson. Oh shit. Get out of dodge, get out of dodge! Yeah, it's probably a weird time to have a conversation while fighting Arkveld. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. God, that tail is so deceiving.
Absolutely. Ah! That whip is deceiving. Getting used to his attacks at the moment, isn't it? Why did I run in the water? Why did I run in the water? I become sluggish in water. Ah.
I'm just trying to get a bit of breathing space here.
There isn't really that much breathing space. Oh, power clash, nice.
Stab me in the face! Stab me in the face!
Come on, do some damage to his face. Get out of dodge. I mean, oh, I think I've been debuffed, possibly. I think he might have Dragon Blight.
Yeah.
Not too sure though, because I was a bit of a shock then. Yeah, like I said, like PC for me, like I get that option. I can play a variety of games. Like I've been playing Stories 1 and Stories 2, which were oh shit, which were on Switch and DS or 3DS, and they were playable. I completely forgot I was on a PC.
All right.
I was literally just playing a game. I thought I was on a console, So yeah.
Oh no 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 no. It's cool. It's cool. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Oh god, why? Why are we fighting a giant? Oh no. I mean, his sides are my weak spot, as far as I can tell. But he turns very
Honestly,
quickly.
It's the tail for me. Because he strikes it really damn quick.
Oh, Jesus.
Ow. No, 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 don't come for me. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Oh, that damn win.
Damn it, missed. Okay.